She has an inebriated voice line. I had no idea. That's great, actually. Hi everyone, Seph here, and I will be playing through Genshin Impact Weeklies, and also Citlali's story quest. Or at least I think it is. It's in the tribal quests. Let's see, I was going to start here, but I think I'll go ahead, my resin's capped at 200 already. So I think I will go ahead and do Weekly Boss. Let's try that first. This is a cool one. Hopefully Chaska is up to it. Lord of Eroded Primal Fire. Oh. This is fine. I didn't really even try for that. I feel kind of bad. Oh yeah, against bosses, the enemy is basically stuck with pyro on him. Sac Frags is really good on Citlali. Oh no. Who? Where go? Perish! There we go. I like it. I like it a lot. Sac Frags on Citlali really is perfect, actually. Wow. Comfortable shield and 2 uses of skill cast. That's really nice. That's a good hack. Who else will this work on? Will this work on Arlecchino? That'd be nice. 'Twould be nice. But we'll see. There she is. I'm not too optimistic. But we'll see. And again, using Furina here is... Hydro here is actually not the best idea. Where? Ah, the downside. Not having Fab for Bennett. Ow? Is that necessary? I suppose it was. Oh no. Oh. Okay, Hugh. It works. It works. I'm not taking this to the whale now. I'm not taking it to the whale now. We'll probably do just regular overloaded. Come on, let me kill. Oh, it's gonna run away. Shucks, look at how little health it has left. Oh. There we go. I like Overload a lot. Yayamiko's turrets are really good, actually. But it's a shame that she doesn't quite get to flex how good that is too much. I love to see it, though. Alright, let's see. What do, I guess a little bit of artifact farming, and then we get into the story quest. Let's see, who do I want to use? I actually really do like this Burn Melt team. This is pretty much the only way I found for Riot Slay to decently use Citlali. Of course, yes, your roulette can can clear quicker. Attack percent circlet? No reason to have that. Okay, 4 more runs. There you go. If you position yourself right, the clear comes quicker. I need some better pieces for Traveler. Oh. That's so many numbers, I can't keep track. I like it though. I like it. Emily is one of my favorites. I'm so glad I picked her up. No, I'm not ready for the Risley rerun. I would like to get as many constellations on this man as I can. Hurrah! Yes, yes. There we go. One more. Bah. If that was if only that was Cinder City. One energy off. Boo. Boo to you too. I might do some Abyss runs later just to showcase how fun I find it. Oh, whoops. I mean, yeah, sure, I would like to summon Malvika, but that's hard. Malvika will definitely rerun. Will Risley rerun? Maybe in a year with the Fontanian Chronicled Wish. Wait, I don't need this. Okay, I'm gonna go there. Oh, hi. Sorry for bothering you. All right, story time. I think I go this way. Oh wait, I don't need to use the Sectomosaur anymore. I can just use Citlali. Oh no. Not the colors. Oh, I'm terrible with the colors. Please don't make me do colors. Try using the Ectomosaur's special elemental sight. Alright, yeah, and... Oh wait, special elemental sight. Hold on. So that's just elemental sight. Chat, how do I do elemental sight? Why am I forgetting elemental sight? Why am I forgetting this? What do you... Wait. Yes. Alright, there's die. Oh. Oh, okay, heal. Oh goodness, I don't have to actually use colors. Oh, I feel bad. I think I started skipping this. So I don't actually know the full context of the quest. Oof. The Ectomosaur Elder. What does he sound like in English, I wonder? That's a very young person trying to be old person voice in Japanese. It's fine, of course. Oh, wait, nope, I'm too high up. We must go down. Amazing. Suck in. That is a cool getup. I would wear it. She is Ororon power creep. It's so funny. They call it woven in Japanese, I think. Ooh. Huitziline. Is that a pun? Is that intended?
君たちの前にあるウォーベンには彼女の功績が記録されている。このウォーベン自体、彼女自身の作品である可能性が高いんだ。だが残念なことに、彼女がこの世を去った後、選ばれた者は神の贈り物に頼るしかなくなってしまった。その通りだ。私だけではない。名園の主の皆がそう思っている。
He's tall. Like very tall. Randomly super tall. Why can't we have playable characters that tall? Oh my gosh.
試作品用のものを持ってきてくれないか。
No, seriously, I want a playable character that tall.
旅人。オーベンに
Look at that.
少々複雑だけど、君ならきっとできると思うよ。俺にはすでに柄が織られている。それを特殊な染料で染めて柄ごとに色を分けるんだ。染料が染み込むまでには時間がかかるから、隣の色と混ざらないようにしばらく待つようにしてくれ。上手だ。柄もはっきりしていて、染まり具合も申し分ない。あとはその染料をすべて使えば、あの色が再現できるはずだ。
This is also just an ancient practice in real life of applying dye to cloth. It's just interesting how people took their time to learn this kind of thing. I suppose it's only natural, since colors are quite appealing for people who can see them. The dyeing has failed.
いや、君は飲み込みが早くて、すぐに染色の技法を身につけた。私がやっても多分同じことになる。
じゃあ、どうしてうまくいかなかったんだ？
特殊な織り方があるのかもしれない。それか、染色の工程が普通とは違うか。もしくはその両方。結局、謎は解けずじまいか。
I like his way of speaking. It's very plain, but stoic.
ごめんな、役に立てなくて。
いや、こちらこそ申し訳ない。無駄足を踏ませてしまった。報酬は約束通り支払おう。私はこれからも調査を続けるから、君たちもどうかこの使命を諦めないでほしい。
心配するな。最初から諦めるつもりはないぜ。でも、一つ聞きたい。
Winners never quit.
モーベン作りってこんなに大変だろ？なんで文字で記録しないんだ？ずっと変革したいって思ってるなら、ここから変えてみてもいい気もするんだ。文字の方が便利だし、もっと詳しく書けるしな。
Using letters instead of images, but
まあいい。その質問に答えよう。ただ、一緒に来てほしい。
I mean, I'm all for art, so I get it though. It's all about the expression, I suppose. Oh no. Clothesline OP. Well, it's not a clothesline, but you know what I mean. Oh, this is so giving me Enkanomiya vibes. Oh, we go up. Will this turn into the Citlali quest, I wonder? It is the tribe quest, and it's all voiced and all. It should, because Kenichi and Mulani's were.
景色をどう思うもう少し遠くを見てごらん数千年前
In all the years, since the founding of our tribe, those colors have been with us every step of the way. It is true that I seek to bring new life to this ancient tribe through change and reform. But I also understand there are certain foundational things that we cannot afford to throw away. The foremost of these is the way we record our history. There you go, there's a cultural aspect to it as well. Since the very beginnings, our tribe has always sought to bring color to history. And I have a deep sense that this is one part of our heritage that we should not give up. So whatever it takes, I must find a way for us to continue producing our traditional woven scrolls. Of course not. Don't give up on your culture. Not exactly. I mean, maybe you can do both written word and woven scroll, you know? Then let us hope that when we next meet, we succeed in reviving this tradition. But can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Oh hey, I can contribute to these now. And another constellation for Traveler. It's there. We ride. Is this where the Citlali comes in? Fatui. Let's just beat their butt. Well, considering the captain did for not long, maybe they've been given a bit more leeway. Oh, okay, so this is post. This is in fact post our conquest. Cool. Yeah, I mean, we can't forget exactly all the terrible things the Fatui have done and continue to do, and also Dottore. Like, they just aid and abet him. Who's your employer? I hired him to be my bodyguard in Natlan. As you can see, he's not the sociable type. I'm sorry for any offense. A Fontinian. My original plan was to hire someone from the local tribes, but a priest recommended Krudok and his squad. I was told they were capable fighters and had the time to spare, so they fit the bill. It were like the Fatui's reputation in Natlan is quite positive.
なるほどな。ところでお前ってフォンテーヌ人だよな。
Precisely. Montluçon, at your service. I work in the publication business. Due to... Wait, you must be Traveler and his fairy companion.
オイラたちのことを知ってるのか？
The golden-haired traveler with a floating companion. There's no mistake. Your exploits in Fontaine have all the makings of a best-selling series. I'd be a failure of a book merchant if I couldn't recognize you.
オイラたちってやっぱり有名なんだな、旅人。
It's truly my lucky day. I know this is sudden, but I was actually looking for you two. You see, I have a favor to ask.
なんかまるでフォンテーヌの依頼人がナタまでオイラたちを追いかけてきたみたいだな。
A little creepy. You'll be generously rewarded, I promise you.
気前がいいな。とりあえず話だけでも聞いてみるか？オイラたちに何をしてほしいんだ？
You know the great shaman, Citlali, right? I need her help with something.
さすがにオイラたちの中でも知らないやつの頼み事。
Finding the traveler to get to the traveler's connections? Wow, just a little bit rude. With her personality, pretty slim.
そのあいつは知らないやつとあんま関わらない。
It is Citlali time, alright. I heard about that from other members of her tribe. But they told me if one person could convince her, it would be the golden-haired traveler. If you manage it, I'll even double your pay. Why do you need her help?
そうだな。シトラリにどんなことを頼みたいんだ？念のため教えてくれ。
It's kind of a long story, and there's tribal history involved, so you should hear it from an expert. Allier, if you could. Of course. I don't often have an eager audience for this kind of thing. Nice to meet you. The name's Allier. I'm a researcher from the Fontaine Research Institute. Unlike most researchers, I have a keen interest in ancient ruins. That's why I was invited to join Monsieur Montluçon's team. Have you heard of the legendary great shaman, Huitzilin? I'm sorry, let me get that pronunciation right. Huitzilin. Kind of like Switzerland, but Huitzilin. It sounds familiar. She's the one that worked with colors, right? Yes. According to local records, she was a color mystic who lived over 200 years ago, the most adept in her tribe at using that particular technique. Out of all her exploits, her most celebrated is the Battle of Seven Colors. According to legend, the battle was triggered by an abyss invasion, one of the most brutal in Natlan's history, even from a greater historical perspective. Amazingly, Natlan was able to turn the tide, despite being at an extreme disadvantage. The key to victory was none other than a color Huitzilin created on the battlefield. The color was extraordinary, illusory in appearance, while also seeming to possess physical form. Legend has it that Huitzilin used the color to construct a magnificent maze on the battlefield and trap all the enemies inside. This allowed her allies to launch a counterattack and ultimately secure victory. Anyway, that's the gist of it. We don't want to take up too much of your time. That story is the reason I came to Natlan. I often publish books about the history of other nations. They always end up faring well on the market. When I heard this story for the first time, I wanted to include it in my next collection, but historical records about Natlan aren't very detailed. We haven't been able to determine where the battle took place, or find any definitive evidence that it occurred at all. Even within the Masters of the Nightwind, people dispute the legitimacy of the story. Some believe it to be a myth. If that were the case, the story would not be fit for publication. Well, you see, the slogan for the collection is restoring the truth of history. Naturally, I need it to be factual. I mean, you could just find one for... You could just do, you know, a fictional account for a different book. That's why I am here. The Masters of the Nightwind are said to have a tradition of recording past events, so I wanted to consult their records. But I was refused access to the Obsidian Altar. Application after application, and all I received were a few extraordinary woven scrolls with nothing to offer. Honestly, I'm just trying to promote their history, and they make such a fuss. I mean, their history is recorded on the woven scrolls, which I suppose means that the history becomes interpretable, which I guess is, of course, not ideal. They should have a written record, but still, they did, you know, give you a look. According to my research, their scrolls are considered sacred relics in addition to historical records. Naturally, outsiders are rarely granted access. And not to mention, the scrolls we did get to review actually contain a huge amount of information. I just need more time and I could... We've been over this, I tell you. There's no need to waste time on those scrolls when we have a better way. Citlali, you mean? Exactly. You're all well aware. I'm sure that Citlali has been alive for more than 200 years. That means she lived during the era of the Battle of Seven Colors. If she agrees to be my consultant, then no other historical records are necessary. Alternatively, she's the Granny Huitzlin. So what do you say? I'll quadruple the pay. Of course. Citlali, oh Citlali. We're far out the quest marker. Oh, she lives all the way over there. That is a ways away. Oh wait, I've been there. She lives there? What a funny old hag. So this is where the great shaman lives. A bit far from civilization, isn't it? I hope the person who pointed us in this direction. For someone like Citlali, it actually makes a lot of sense. Oh, excuse me, I don't want to talk over the girls. Is this graffiti her work too? I wonder if it's a culture practice. If I could just copy it down. We're here for a reason. As agreed, you two can do the talking and we'll wait for you here. You should just let the guy do his thing. Like, what did you bring him for? Hopefully she's not hungover. Hopefully she is. Agent of Chaos time.
いるか？ちょっと頼みたいことがあるんだけど。返事がない。いないのかな？
Let's try her other name.
おい、グラスバーバー、いるか？
The door is thrown open and you're met with...
そこの来い。試練を受けるなら前もって。
Oh no. She really is a hermit. Yep. Looks like we came... There was probably never a good time. Can I open a closet? I just want to see how much stuff falls out. That is not a good reason to not clean your room. Yeah. Huh? Oh, she heard me call her a hermit. That bothers her? I thought she was above superficial rules of social etiquette. I can still hear you, you know. I apologize. She can. I'll find a way to fix it. Huh. Hey, it's her pillow. The one she hovers on. I'm not sure if Citlali needs the money. What if the request came from me? Whoops. Chief Biram's help, we were able to make some progress. We still haven't succeeded, but we learned that the key to weaving the scroll is a special kind of color.
まあ結局ちょうどさっき話したやつらが調べたいことも色と関係してるみたいでさ、もしシトラリが手伝ってくれたらオイラたちも助かるんだ。
I love this. I love this a lot.
どうしたんだろう。これって超展開？それとも伏線回収ってやつ？
Don't speak in novel terms.
何言ってんだ？ちょっと考えさせて。お、いけそうだぞ。
おい、まだまとまんないのか。手伝うか手伝わないかさっさと決めろ。
Oi.
おい、交渉はこっちに任せるって約束だ。あ、シトラリー。
Well, they asked for it.
ウルドック、オラを払うのは私だぞ。待つのも仕事の一つだと思え。さあ、下がるんだ。
Stand down, Grudok. As your employer, if I tell you to wait, then you wait. Understood. Cannot be bothered. You are the great shaman who's been alive for centuries, but you are so... Apologize for the disturbance. Grudok is a recent hire, so difficult to restrain sometimes.
シトラリが手を出さなくてよかったぞ。
こうしてお会いできましたし。
Well, since you're here, how about a discussion?
グラスバーバがどんな人物か聞いたことある？君たちのちんけな芝居に騙されるとでも？
Oh, you were trying to play her.
君と話すつもりはみじんもないん
I
だ。
have...
どう返事するか考えてる時に君の部下に邪魔されたから。もしまた同じことをしたらホラー小説にも書けないような悲惨な末路をたどることになるって伝えに来ただけ。旅人、戻って話を続けましょう。
さすがはグラスバーバ。大変失礼いたしました。
You live up to your name, Granny Heatsley. I apologize for the offense. I'm just surprised that the Battle of Seven Colors didn't pique your interest.
調べたいのは七彩の戦いなの？
旅人からまだ詳細を聞いて
Traveler didn't get to that part yet. Yes, I thought the Traveler could help me convince you. But if I'm not mistaken, you have a personal interest in this matter, don't you? I heard that the great shaman Huitzilin was a friend of yours. You too must have been close. If I can resolve the controversy and prove the battle took place, I'll include it in my next collection. Then all of Tivat will learn the truth. With your support, your friend's heroic deeds will once again be known throughout the lands. Inspiring, don't you think? And it would mean a lot for your tribe.
使命というのなら、わかった。調査を手伝ってあげる。
ありがとうございます。
I'm honored.
結構。君の依頼を受けたつもりはないから。私が手伝うのはあくまで旅人。君た。シトラリ、やっと。
It looks like my friendship with Citlali came in handy after all. I never took her to be the heartless type anyway. She heard that.
そんな風に思ってるの？
構いませんとも。
Not a problem. I always planned to work with Traveler. So, did you directly experience any events of the battle? Do you have any idea where it took place? Can you think of any relics we could use to prove it?
うるさい。
I'd like to know too.
戦いには参加してないし、 戦場も異物も知らない。
Oh, she actually in Japanese more explicitly said that she didn't participate in the battle, so she doesn't know of any relics.
確かに彼女と同じ時代を生きたけど、だからといって同じことを経験したわけじゃない。ただ少し長生きなだけ。何でも知ってる歴史書じゃないのよ、私は。調査の方向性は君たちで決めてちょうだい。私の知ってることなら答えてあげるから。
わかりました。七歳の戦いの経験者ではないとのことですが、あなたはあの時代の
Alright, even if you didn't witness the battle yourself, you still lived through that era. Your insights are very valuable.
君は何を調査したらいいと思う？
You had an idea about where to start, yes? Oh, well, my plan was to consult the members of the tribe in charge of recording history.
そこから攻めると
Then let's start there.
旅人
Traveler, what do you say to officially working together? After all, it appears I can only get Miss Citlali's help through you. Sounds good. Oh. Will my voice hold out?
人ごとって感じだな。七歳の戦いは私も話に聞いた程度で、うちの部族の人よりも詳しいわけじゃないの。
Huh.
そうなのか？でもどうして？あの戦いを経験してないし、それに何も教えてもらってないのよ、彼女から。でもマーゲさんの話だとウィチリンと仲が良かったんだろ？自分の武勇伝をお前に聞かせたりしなかったのか？仲がいい？もうちょっと調べたらウィツリンが当時私の一番のライバルだったとわかるはずよ。
Rivals, huh?
家の壁に落書きがあったでしょ？あれは別に私が気まぐれで書いたものじゃないの。ウィツリンの流派に弟子入りしたシャーマンはみんな卒業前に厳しい試練をクリアしないといけない。私に勝つこと。
That's hilarious. Lady sets up a whole school dedicated to producing successors who can defeat Citlali.
挑発的な意味を含んだあの落書きは
that's targeted. That's advanced targeted harassment.
もちろん誰もクリアしたことはないけど、ウィツリンが亡くなった後、その弟子たちはやむを得ず試練の基準を変更したの。私の前で十分な時間を耐えられればいいってね。彼女が私を上回ったのは後にも先にもあの七歳の戦いだけよ。とっておきの秘術でも使ったんでしょ。そう考えると私に自慢せず黙ってたのもうなずける。もしその秘術を知られたら唯一勝てる部分を漏らすことになっちゃうんだもの。なるほどな。まあそこはどうでもいいの。さっきも言ったけど、今回手伝うのは君たちが使命を果たせるようにするためだから。変なことを考えないで。この件は名園の主にとっても重要だし、大シャーマンである私が黙って見てるわけにもいかないでしょ。
A great shaman should also be a bit more organized at home.
何よ、シャーマンの修行に火事があるっていうの？心の声が漏れてるのは君なのに、どうしてあたふたするのか相変わらずこっちなわけ？早くこの副作用をどうにかしないと。
すみません、大シャーマン殿。
Excuse me, great shaman, but we have a situation over here. We could really use your help. Please, great shaman.
わかった。
I'm already having way too much fun. Of course, the Battle of Seven Colors happened. The Woven Scroll proved it. Citlali used a mysterious color to construct a maze and trap the enemies inside. That's just your interpretation. There's more than one way to understand that scroll. Besides, constructing a maze out of a color is ridiculous. That's what I'm saying. This is why you write stuff down too. Art is interpretable. Citlali was one of the most powerful shamans of her time. She definitely could have pulled it off. That's the biggest problem. She had students. Why not pass it down? A technique that powerful and no shaman since has ever used it? Their students are keeping it a secret, of course. If you knew a technique like that, you'd be a fool to show it to just anyone. Grief. I didn't mean to cause an argument. I just wanted to ask, is there anything we can use to prove the battle took place? Of course it took place. Why would you need to prove it? You'll have to excuse him. Some people in our tribe insist on clinging to outdated views of history. I'd give up now if I were you. It only gets more ridiculous from here. Please don't fight. It's like opening Twitter. These arguments are precisely why I hesitate to include the story in my collection. Neither side was able to offer anything useful. What should we do? But as far as I know, most of the shamans from her school occupy high positions in the tribe. Not the type of people outsiders like us can speak to on a whim.